He worked with Vantage Migration in the past, and right now he has relocated to USA to be precise. That is America. Welcome to my session, and today we're going to be talking about something special. This is an interview, okay? And Yahaya will be joining me from US, specifically from New York. He worked with Vantage Migration in the past, and right now he has relocated to USA to be precise. That is America. And he's joining from New York, where he's also currently studying. Make sure you pay rapt attention, because I'm sure he will have so many things to tell us about his journey. Specifically, I love to hear study abroad stories. So that is why I have asked Yahaya to join me. Yahaya, please, if you're here, request to join my video and I'm going to bring you on. All right. So first of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Dr. Linda Iheme. And I'm an educational consultant with Vantage Migration. Myself and my team, we train graduates and professionals who want to relocate abroad on how to do that successfully and legally through the study abroad route. We show you how to get admission, scholarship, study loan, and any other thing you need in order to successfully relocate abroad. Whether you're going to UK, Canada, USA, Australia, and the rest of the countries. You know them, right? Germany, Finland, Switzerland, Sweden, and the list goes on. So Yahaya worked with us in the past, and now he has relocated and he has agreed to come share his story. And for people who are looking for how to contact us, the easiest way to contact us, and the only way right now, is to send us an email, admission@vantagemigration.ca. Hello, Yahaya, welcome.
Thank you. Hello, Linda.
Thank you so much. Where are you joining us
Thank
from
you.
today?
I'm calling from United States in New York. I'm currently in New York.
Wow, that's awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, when I saw your message, saw your visa and everything, I was super excited, and I was like, please, let's jump on a call.
Yeah, I was actually more excited than you were, because I think I joined you a long time ago, but I was hesitant to take the bold step and then apply. But when I was just going through the Facebook, and one day I just saw your listing, it reminded me that I once took. Then I went and checked where I jotted some key points, and then I applied. I just applied once, and I got it.
Wow! Yeah. Wow! Congratulations!
Thank you so much.
Could you tell us how you came about? Like, how did you meet myself or Vantage Migration as a whole? Like, can you cast your mind back to the first time you heard about us?
Yes. Back when we were in the medical school, I had friends that were doing dental surgery. So it's like there was one of them, you had an encounter with him when they went for one conference like that. I cannot recall. Okay. So it happens that he is my roommate. Emmanuel? Yeah. He's my roommate. He's my senior and roommate. So he was just saying a lot of things about you when we met during when I was doing my house job. So I picked interest, actually. I told him that how can I get in contact with the person you're saying? He said, you can quickly go and check Facebook. When I checked Facebook, I saw a lot of posts about how to migrate. But in fact, what drew my attention was that when I saw that you can do it on your own, that was the main thing that attracted me. I said, I have to follow. I followed you for at least a week. I was just following what was happening and then jotting down all those things, the posts I've been seeing on Facebook and the rest. So when I saw that they were making sense to me, I decided to enter the admission master class. Yes, exactly. So I joined. It was an interesting session. In fact, I had to take, I think I took my annual leave for that class for a week. Yeah. It was so interesting that, in fact, I became a coach to other people also.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it happened
Interesting.
that, yes, with the knowledge I acquired there, about, I think about four of my friends left just because of the discussions I've been telling them. Four of them left. So I
Oh.
think
This story is getting more interesting. Okay. Okay.
yes.
Wow.
Yeah, that was exactly how I actually came in contact with you. And I could remember again, there was a time we exchanged messages on Facebook actually. You actually, I told you that then I was having a kind of financial problem. You even subsidized the rate for me. So I was happy actually, and I'm still happy about that. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I like your accent. What state are you from?
I'm from Adamawa State.
Adamawa State. That's
Yeah.
amazing. Don't worry. I like your accent. That's very good. That's
Thank
very
you.
good. Okay. So wow. Okay. You usually and you go to asking you about your study abroad story, okay? But you've told
Oh,
us a part of it. So maybe what I wanna ask is, okay, you took the Vantage Migration training, and then what
yes.
happened? Yeah. Like from there,
So,
like how did you end up in the US? What's that
okay.
story?
So after the class, I actually did not I did not apply for schools actually.
Okay.
So it was it was this year beginning that I said, okay, let me revisit the notes which I jotted that time, because my friends that I told them about it, most of them have gone, and then they were telling me that, "Ah, what am I still waiting for? This thing is legit. Please go and do it." You understand? They're telling me that they will just call me and say their concern was that, why am I still waiting there? In fact, one of them sent me a school and he said I should apply the school immediately, which is the school I am in now. He actually was the one that even paid for the
Application
application
fee.
fee.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
So I just followed all those the guidelines you've given us. I did my CV. I met my professors. I told them that, okay, this is what I want to do,
Uh-huh.
and then this is what I'm expecting you, because the school are going to send you some things. Then this is what I want you to do. They said there's no problem. I applied, and then I think it's just 1 week later they invited me for an interview. So when they invited me for interview, I did not believe, because it was around that 6 p.m. I said, how can you call me 6 p.m. and you're telling me you're calling me for an interview? So
You know
I
their
was,
time difference their time
yes,
is
but
different.
then I never actually knew that the time difference would be affected in that way. So when they called me and they were interviewing me, what is actually happening, that I should tell them about myself, I was telling them about myself, because most of my work is actually humanitarian.
Mm.
So she's a lady. She was so interested in the work I've been doing there. I
Mm.
was telling her, okay. She said, "Do I have pictures of what I was doing there?" I just showed her. In fact, when I just showed her the first picture, when she saw, she was amazed. She said she's done with the interview. She's okay. So that was how I
Pictures.
landed here.
Hey,
Yes.
God.
And
Okay.
when I went to the embassy, again, when I went to the embassy, it's my first time actually at the embassy. When I went to the embassy, the woman was asking me what do I want to go and do in the US. So I told her that I want to go and study in the US. I told her
What?
about the course. I
Sorry, one
told
moment.
her,
Somebody said, "What am I staring at?" I'm jotting down. Some people they don't know how to jot notes, so they're wondering what I'm doing. I'm actually jotting down some of the key points you're saying, so I don't interrupt you. Okay, please go on.
all right, no problem. So she asked me, what I was doing in Nigeria. So when I told her the things I've been doing in Nigeria, I think I spent less than, I did not reach 1 minute. She just said, your visa has been approved. And on the 10th of September, I landed here.
That's like maybe 5 or 6 weeks ago.
Yes. Yes. Though there was a delay in my coming, actually. I delayed, yes, I did the interview, I think it's August. So I had to delay because my supervisor, the professor, told me that she would be in Australia and she would be coming late. So I said, okay, let me enjoy Nigeria before I continue.
I like your spirits.
Yeah.
Oh my God. In fact, after at the end of this thing, I have my own question for you, because
All right.
there's something I'm noticing in your voice. You know, like
Okay.
for example, you mentioned, let me just hint on it a little bit. You mentioned the work you've been doing and how your professors seen those work you've been doing in your own home country. They were impressed, right? That's number one.
Yes.
Visa officers seeing the work you've been doing in your home country, they were impressed. Number two. Now, number three, even when they approved your visa, you even delayed small. You want to enjoy Nigeria small. That's number three. So let me tell you, number four is that you did your training, right? And you told 4 of your friends, they've already relocated. I'm sure you told more than that. But you told people, and about four have relocated. Before you ended up relocating, that means probably you were, this is when you were busy doing all these things, right? That some of the things you've been doing, right? So I can see, like in law, they will say 4 count of or 5 count of, evidence that shows that you have something you've been doing. But now you relocated abroad, because I was on BBC recently and somebody asked me this question, the interviewer asked me this question, that do I think people who have relocated are patriotic? So what's your opinion on that? Because apparently you love your country, you love what you're doing, but you relocated, right? But somebody now is wondering that, does it mean Yahaya is not patriotic? Or Yahaya, do you think Yahaya is still patriotic? Like, what do you have to say about that? Because I answered that question, but it kept ringing in my head why some people may think that way.
Yeah, actually, in my own opinion, they are patriotic, because most of the people that relocated, as well as myself, I actually have the intention to actually do something good for my country. But staying in Nigeria, I don't think I can harness the skills I have to help my people there. So I have to go and look for a place where it is friendly, where it can provide all those things I need. Then I can go back to my country. In fact, one of my friends were telling me that I should, since I'm a medical doctor, that I should please write the USMLE. So I told them that that is also an option, but I need what I'm here for, because I want to go back and do something. Maybe if I'm there, I might write it, but for now, I have a lot of unaccomplished businesses in Nigeria. So I think, in my own opinion, they are patriotic.
I get you. Thank you. And I like, this was even my own, like, this was very similar to my own opinion, because I was telling the lady, that the interviewer from BBC, that, see, myself, for example, I'm in Canada right now. I'm not necessarily looking forward to the day I'm going to go back home, because all the things I do it online. I travel to Nigeria, from time to time. In Nigeria, we are building schools, we are building STEM lab, we are helping young Nigerians. Like, what else is more patriotic than this? Is being patriotic, does it mean living inside a house located in a location?
That is it.
Do you get my point? Is that how you define patriotism? So I was really wowed with the definition of patriotism. The fact that patriotism can even be questioned just because you're outside the location. I'm sure she was asking based on this is the question she just wanted to ask, but I did well to explain to them that having your people in mind and doing
Yeah,
whatever
that
it takes to help your people is what patriotism is about. And
is
sometimes
so.
that includes leaving the house, leaving where you are to go find something, right? If
Yes,
you think about it, it's just like having a family, all right? Every day, because you want to be a great dad, you wake up, you stay with your kids. Hunger is wiping you and your kids. You get my point? Because the
yeah,
father
I'm
does
getting
not,
you.
the father or the mother, let's just say father now, does not want to leave the house. Because why? I want to be a good dad. I want to be there for my kids. But you are
Yeah,
there. Your child is hungry. Your child does not have clothes. You get part of being a good parent entails that you will wake up in the morning and you will leave your house. On the
yes,
average, you get my point. Yes, you love your kids. Whoa, you love them. But you have to leave the house and go and look for food so that
yeah,
your kids can
definitely,
eat. You
definitely.
see, instead of just you stay there with your kids because you want to be a parent who is present, but one day your children will ask you, Papa, please, other people's father used to leave their house. Please, you leave the house and go and look for food for us.
Definitely, definitely, definitely.
Yeah. Thank you. It's interesting because I saw that in some of the things you've been saying. So
All right.
now let me go back to your story, your main story, right? When you talked about
Okay.
how you met us, which means which comes from a friend talking about a friend was talking about me and what we do. That was
Yes.
actually what made you to hear about us. Because sometimes
Yes.
I always encourage people. Maybe let's say we made a video, let's say this video now, I'll say, okay, please share this video so other people will see. The person would think that by doing it they are just favoring me. Okay, good, accepted. The person is favoring me, people will see the video, but they are doing more good to their friends by
Yeah.
sharing that information, because you don't even know how
Exactly.
one information you share with somebody can be what will
Exactly.
help that person to get linked to a place that they will be helped forever. You understand? So
Definitely.
sharing information look like a very simple thing, but it can actually go a long way to help somebody, just like that person who shared the
Yeah.
information
Yeah.
with you.
Yeah.
Now, the other thing that interests me is still in this whole idea of friends sharing information. I was
Okay.
really intrigued that after you took the training, as you said, about 4 of your friends left based on your own guidance, even before you. That was you also
Yes.
sharing this information with them.
Yes.
That's really good. Like, again, because I've said this before, and some people have misquoted this. When I say sharing information, some people will feel like I mean come to our masterclass, copy everything, download this, send it to your friends. Even most times, that one will not even benefits them. But what you know, being able to share it, being able to tell friends about it, it can actually help them to also move forward in
Definitely.
their own life.
Yes. 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 Like in my own case, it was actually, I've been jotting what I've learned in the class. So most of the times they meet me, maybe I'm kind of preparing my CV. They say, what is this? I'm telling them, okay, this is how, if you want to apply for schools outside, this is how your CV is supposed to be. And then that getting the information. I'll tell them, okay, you need to go and maybe communicate with 1 or 2 supervisors, ensure that they've given you the green light. Okay, these are the ingredients you're supposed to put in your email to them. So once they do that step, I don't know that this is what they were doing. They will come back to me and say, okay, what is the next thing I have written? There was a guy, actually. It's one of my friends. He's more proactive than any other person I've ever met in my life, because he ensures every day he writes to 20 supervisors every blessed day. 20 supervisors. So he made it as a call to duty, as in its normal part of his normal day-to-day activity. 20 supervisors, you just write to them and you come back to me again and say, what is the next step? So I don't know that this guy has been accepted. According to him, about 16 supervisors accepted his request.
Holy.
So he now, when
Where
I
did he get the
realized that
energy from? Oh my
it is just
God.
a zeal, it is just a zeal. He just has the passion. He has the passion. He just wants to do the thing. So he told me that, okay, he never told me 16. It was when he left that he actually told me that he had 16 supervisors. So he was just telling me, okay, among this course, this, or which one do you think is more marketable? Okay, I will just tell him, okay, based on this and this and this, I think you can go for this. So I don't know that I was kind of streamlining the supervisors for him. So he now picked and then applied. After applying, I think he got 5, gave him. He came back to me again and said, okay, these are the scholarships he has in these schools. He said, this one is big, but this is this is form of living here. This is the condition in this place. Which one do I go for? And I'll still tell him that, okay, based on, you are coming from tropical side where there's temperature, okay, you consider the temperature, you consider, okay, can you get your people there? Can you do this? All those things I've been feeding the guy with the information. I don't know that he's using it for another thing. So he just called me one day and said, that he will be going for visa interview. At least I should pray for him. He said, visa interview. He said, yes. Okay. I said, no problem. All the best. He came back immediately. I think I was the first person. He just called me and said that I was working in a Borno state. So he now called me, said, can you please come to Maiduguri? Because I was outskirts actually. Said, can I come to Maiduguri? That he has booked a flight for me. We should meet in Abuja immediately. So I obliged. I went to Maiduguri, went to Abuja, and then he just showed me that they've given him visa, and this is based on those things that he has been asking me. And then there was a time he took my note. He went and studied it small, and then this is it. That is great.
He got scholarship.
So we had, yes, he got scholarship. So it was actually a very nice moment. Oh. So he was the same person. He was the same person that paid for my application.
I see.
Yeah.
The thing is that what goes around comes around, right? Like for example,
exactly.
You were helping him without even knowing, and now he relocated. Yes. But when he relocated, with the same spirit, he started putting pressure, asking, guy, come, you know this very well, come. So that now ended up helping you yourself to make up your mind to travel. So
exactly. Wow. In fact, in my own part, I think in my own part, I have referred more than 100 people to your site, to your Facebook account. Because there was a lot of pressure on me that please I should tell them how this thing is being done. I said, this thing, I'm not actually the one that prepared it. This thing, I joined this class actually. I said, but you need to sacrifice. This thing is just something that you can just say, okay, you want to do it. Now you're distracting my work here. And these people are saying, I think I'm not concentrating in this work. Like I've gotten another side job. Please. I will just give them, in fact, because I had your number, I'll give them your Facebook account, give them your number, say anyone that works for you, she's free, she's friendly, just ask her any question, she will answer you. That's how we've been dealing with them. Yeah.
Yes. Thank you so much, Awa.
You're welcome.
That you've been doing all this work behind the scene. Now we even have email address which we usually encourage people. Look at this email address. Let me show you. Yes, this one. So this admission at vantagemigration.ca. This is the best way now that they can contact us, because we've moved to using email only for communication with prospective students.
All right.
Yeah, just in case. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I will share it. I will share it with them.
No problem. Now, okay. Wow. So many information from this your story. Like one other thing I hear you mention here is your notes, and how that note even helped a lot of other people. Because most times when people attend our training, we always tell them, please get a note and jot. Get a note, because it's just like attending a school. What you will have to take home with you are the notes you took in class and everything. I still see that sometimes some people, they will maybe they'll have notes, they won't really, the note won't be thorough. It will just be like bullet points. Look at what you said. You took the training, but you did not apply at that point.
Yes,
about
2019.
2 years later, you wanted to now apply. You went back to your notes. So we always encourage people to have notes.
Yeah.
That's really good. Okay, so let me ask you this question. What's your advice for anyone? First of all, did you get scholarship yourself?
Yeah, I got scholarship.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, I got scholarship. I got about,
Congratulations.
thank you so much, 54, yeah, I can tell you, it's 54,000 US dollars.
Per year.
Yes,
Your program is how many years?
it's 2 years.
Hey God. Hey God. Thank God though.
Yeah,
This is an amazing story. And look at your friends got and oh my God. Oh my God.
yeah.
What's the advice for someone who wants to come to US just like you have done? What's your advice? Someone who wants
Yeah,
to come
for
to America.
someone, yes, for someone who wants to come to America, I will say, I will encourage him actually to visit Dr. Linda's site and then learn a lot of things there. It's very easy. It's very easy. In fact, I never knew that it's as easier as what I've experienced. I was thinking I would like kind of bump some obstacles along the way, but it was so easy and self-explanatory.
Mm.
So that helped me actually. And if you intend anywhere, if you intend to go, the surest, the safest, and the less expensive way to go outside is actually studying outside.
Mm.
So I encourage them to visit Dr. Linda's site and then get their notes written, even if it is 100 years, because as I'm feeling now, in fact, I can say I can remember almost everything that we did in the class just because of that my note. I'll just refer back to my note. Okay, this is how to do this, this is how to do this, and it's not up to 4 pages. I just summarize it. Yeah.
Wow. Hey God. Hey. This your story. It's too good to be true, but thank God we're talking to the person because I'm sure if I was not
Yes.
telling the story. There is this guy, his name is Yahaya. He got 50-something thousand dollars a year in US. His friends relocate. I'm sure somebody will say, oh, now so they blow the story, they expand that, make it big. I'm so happy that
Yeah.
like you are here. The person that is watching us right now is hearing it directly from you. Me myself, I'm hearing the story for the first time. So I'm
Yeah.
super proud of what you've done, and man, uh,
Thank you.
yes, thank you so much. Thank you for all the
You're
referrals
welcome.
as well. That's very important.
You're,
That's something
you're
that's
welcome.
something that is great. It's not easy to see people who it's like they identified gold mine. They called others to come and see, hey, come and take. It's not easy. Some people they will even rather just keep the news to themselves. But you've
Yeah.
done a great deal. You've done a lot of great work helping people yourself, but also referring them to us because before you know it, you see that more people want to take advantage of your time, right? And that time is
Yeah.
very little. Like you have other
Yeah.
things you are doing. So if you can help them, you help. But if as your time gets busy, you can also refer them so that they go through the training by themselves. Like
Yeah.
become the same way you are right now and be able to help others as well. So this is really a great news, and I'm very happy. I'm very happy.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'm also grateful to Vantage Migration because without you guys, I don't think I would be here.
Oh.
So it was actually through Vantage Migration that gingered me, and then I took the bold step, and I'm here. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so
Yeah.
much. We appreciate that. All right.
You're welcome.
Take good care of yourself, and then I'm going to close the interview, okay? You
All
can
right, no
exit.
problem. Bye.
Everybody say
Thank you.
bye-bye to Yahaya.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You're
Okay,
welcome.
so to everyone who joined us for this interview, I hope you heard for yourself. This was a very interesting story, and I love to hear the study abroad stories. Don't worry, you can just leave Instagram and then it will cut off. You can just leave Instagram
Okay.
and then it will cut off. So I really enjoyed hearing this, especially, let me use the word, the gift of friendship, what friendship and sharing information can really do, right? Like someone was talking about us, and Yahaya heard about us, and then he came, he lands, he has his notes. Vantage Migration students, here you heard. You have your notes. If you intend to come to us, please go and buy a notebook that you're going to use for your notes. Even I think Barrister Labisi, who I interviewed maybe 2 weeks ago or so, she talked about she relocated abroad with her notes. Here you can see. That should tell you how powerful having your own notes can be. Some people make the mistake of they will just go and maybe record, do this. Let me tell you, that's the worst way to store information, because that information is not in your head. And anytime you need it, you have to start all over again. But if you take the information, digest it, write it in form of note, put it step by step for yourself. That note is something you can easily just put inside your bag and be going to where you're going to. Right? That is the easiest, fastest, most reliable way for you to store your information. And this also brings me to the point where some people will be like, how many people took your training this year and how many people relocated? I try to explain to them. Number one, somebody can decide to take our training and not travel that year, and not even travel the next year. Okay? It doesn't mean that the training did not work for them, because different people have what they are doing, right? The person have taken the training, but they did not travel. That's number one. Number two, even that person that did not travel may have helped their siblings to travel, helped their friends to travel. How are we going to count those ones? Do you see? So I always try to tell people that because of the nature of our work, well, if it's agents now, let's say agents collected 10 people, helped the 5 out of them travel, it's very easy to calculate the impact. Very, very easy. But it's not easy to calculate the impact when we do the kind of things that we do. I hope that you understand that explanation. Okay, so it's really very, very important for you to share information, but also for you to refer your friends to the places where they will get information. Your friends are asking you, how did you relocate? You relocate. Let's say you take this Vantage Migration training, you relocate. Your friends are asking you. Nothing stops you from telling them, okay, contact Vantage Migration. They are going to help you. Because if you want to help everybody, what time do you have? Well, and before you know it, because you don't have time, then your friend will not receive the help they need. Refer them to Vantage Migration. We take care of training them and putting them up to speed. Before you know it, they will also relocate and join you where you are. Well, if you're a good person. Because some people will be like, I don't want my friends to come here. Okay, I understand you. I don't know what your friend did. Okay, so what is the easiest way to refer your friends to Vantage Migration? You tell them to what? Send us an email, admission@vantagemigration.ca. For them to send us an email, admission@vantagemigration.ca, and we usually respond to all emails within 24 hours. That is the best way to refer your friends to us. Now, for somebody that is watching this, okay, you are watching this, you're wondering, okay, how exactly am I going to start? How do you start? You start by attending our free study abroad webinar, which I'm going to show you the link right now. Attend our free study abroad webinar. You will know exactly how this happens, what you need to do, how exactly to proceed. And then you're going to be able to proceed if that is what you wish. All right? The easiest way to attend our study abroad webinar is to go to www.vantagemigration.ca. www.vantagemigration.ca. All right, this is how to get our webinar. Please take a screenshot. Also, like, you can even take this screenshot, send it to your friend who has been interested in study abroad, right? Send it to your friend who has been interested in study abroad and let them know that, hey, hello friend, make sure that you attend this webinar to know exactly what to do. All right, a lot of people are looking for information, looking for the right source. You that are watching this, you know the right source, but the people at your workplace don't know. Tell them. You know the right source, your younger ones don't know. Tell them. You know the right source, your cousins don't know. Tell them. You know the right source, your colleague in school who just graduated, or your NYSC camp, or where you are doing national service and all that. NYSC camp members, they don't know. Share that information with them. And it will not cost you, okay, maybe what will it cost you? Time, right? That time to click. So I'm going to be giving you one assignment today. If you enjoyed this video, right? Whether you just saw it directly on Dr. Linda Iheme's page or YouTube, okay? If you enjoyed this video or somebody sent it to you and you have finished watching it and you enjoyed this video, take the link of this video and send it to 10 of your friends or 10 of your colleagues or 10 of your cousins or 10 of your niece and nephew or 10 strangers that have been so awesome in their lives, yeah, the people that have been awesome doing something. Let me say, for example, you have a neighbor. I'm just giving you an example, like that's okay. Let's say you have a church member, okay, who has been really very nice, very cool, is a graduate, wants to relocate abroad, but it's not really the person is not really your friend. You can say, hello, this is what I have for you. I think you benefit from this news. Try it. Because see, what goes around comes around. Look at Yahaya helped friends to relocate, but he himself, he was busy doing his work. Right? Now, friends relocated. The friends, he said his friend paid his application fee. Can you imagine? The friend relocated. The friend ensured that, okay, he too, he comes. He said the school he applied to, it was the friend that sent him the link. Right? You can see that that friend was pushing. What if he did not help his friend? So do your best. The assignment for today is take the link to this particular video right now, whether somebody sent it to you and you have finished watching it or you just saw it, send it to 10 different persons that you feel would benefit from it. We work with graduates only, so don't send it to an undergraduate. A graduate, a professional who wants to relocate abroad, send it to them. Even if you don't know that they want to relocate abroad, they may have the intention, but they've not told you. All right? Again, the best way to contact us is by sending an email, admission@vantagemigration.ca. All right? Admission@vantagemigration.ca. And the best way to get started is to attend our webinar, www.vantagemigration.ca. So, again, this is Dr. Linda. This is what we do. We help graduates and professionals who want to relocate abroad, irrespective of the country. We help them to relocate abroad successfully by themselves. Don't worry, we're not the hero here. You become the hero. We show you how to do it successfully by yourself. That is what we do. All right? Take good care of yourself till I see you again.